National and regional approaches need to be considered as points on a number of overlapping scales. And when we say that scale matters, we argue that there are at least three scales that are important for science diplomacy: geographic, administrative, and epistemic. Geographic scale may seem obvious, but we should think not only of the physical geography, but also human geography and the cultural regions that it creates. Administrative scale has to do with levels of governance, and epistemic scale deals with the range of disciplines and scientist networks that are engaged in foreign policy activities. Interests have become increasingly part of the science diplomacy discourse, and Peter Gluckman and others have argued that we should orient our thinking about science diplomacy around them. He focuses on interest within the administrative and the geographic scales, distinguishing between national, cross-border, or regional, and global interests. We find in our cases that we actually need to further differentiate, and this is because a unified or unitary interest seldom exists on any scale or level. Rather, we find that there's a complex array of competing and cooperating interests of different types. These are political interests, scientific interests, economic interests, and even personal interests. So a key task for the science diplomat, and by that we mean everyone who's practicing some sort of science diplomacy, not just those people with it in their job title, is to uncover and to understand the full array of scales that are in play on any given issue.